Test, test. Test, test, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Give me a sec to make sure that I am streaming. As you can see, I got the face cam set up. Let's hope all is well. Can you see me? You can see me? Can you see when I do this? I'm over here.
Yeah.
Yeah? You can turn it down.
Yes, we can see what you're doing.
Awesome. That's nice to know.
Let's start our streaming channel. Let's do a Kai Snap.
What?
Not exactly. I'm just being the way he's been like a brand.
What is this? Yes, this is the face cam. I mean, you can kind of see what I look like if you look at the profile picture on my channel. But
You've done a face cam before.
yeah, I have.
Yeah, they were not ready.
It's okay.
Did you put it in the thing? You're gonna have to start putting face reveal.
Face reveal.
Face reveal.
All right. Let me turn the music on. Let me turn it down. Put what?
Put my drawing.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys want to see Emmett's drawing as well? Let me put it in the Discord that I'm streaming. Wonderful, wonderful.
Cool.
Huh?
Can you edit that image at all? Or
What image?
the camera?
Yeah. Let's.
I think it's softer. It's a little yellow.
Okay. Hang on.
Little. I don't know if people want to know. What about? That's not.
Is that better?
That's fine. I'll worry about that later. I can go over there.
What do you mean? It was easy. It's right there. All right, y'all. I've been working a ton on the enemy, trying to get Jordan's state machine up and running. Oh, I have to text Jordan. But you can see the enemy, like those text displayers above his head. That's what is displaying the state that it's in. It's not 100% there yet, but I'm trying to... Come on. Alright, he's stunned. And he should go back to combat once it's over. Good. And then if he gets out of range, he'll go to pursue. And I was noticing before that they would, if they just attacked and I left their range, they would attack again. And I tried to mess with some of the timings to reset the combat state. Oh, you didn't know I had this. Oh, let me see if I can get that chat in. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Hello, Carlos. Yes, face cam. And then I got... Oh, see? I don't know why he's not taking damage sometimes when I do the ground pound and it's in the get-up state. But I thought, that's a smooth combo. You're working on your game right now? That's awesome. We love that. Give me 1 sec to put this in the Discord. And then I'll put the Discord in the chat handheld. Give me 1 sec. Copy link. Link is copied. Go to my channel. Ooh. Could I put it in the Dream server? Oh, hang on. Let me at everyone. Streaming now. Facecam. Paste. Post. Alright, maybe Jordan can stop by. That'd be cool. But if he doesn't, it's okay. Dreams forever. Can I go to self promo? I wonder if there's a place there. Paste and post. Don't want to see my art. You just trying to get on there? Emmett's drawing Wolverine right now. I'll see if I can set that up. Oh, great. Okay, do you want to walk over with the face cam before I decide to set that up?
No.
No, you don't want to shot?
No. Or do you want me to?
No, I'm saying, do you want to do you want me to just straight up connect? Oh, are you talking on his big game then?
What do you mean? Is that not big game? You putting it on the screen?
No, I'm saying, do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't walk over.
I hope the busy training is going well. Visium, my mom said to thank you for your help. She watches the stream, she just doesn't chat, but she sees that I'm grateful for you, so she was like, make sure you tell him thank you. So thank you. Yes, Jordan, we got a face cam. Is the audio synced up? Because I know it's not. It is. Oh, we're good. We're live. Do you have the... Okay, just making sure. You good? Air server. Do you see it? Alright, I'm gonna add Emid's sketch as a source so you guys can just see it, because he wants to share. He's in the room. Is this good, Emid? Alright, let me see. What's the best way to scale this?
This is hilarious.
What do you mean this is hilarious? Let's do window capture.
What an amazing... Technology is crazy.
Alright, can you guys see Emid's drawing? Sorry if there's a lot going on the stream.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
But yes, is it flipped?
No, it's straight. Well, I mean, you can flip it. It is flipped now. You.
Oh, hang on. Did I flip it? Oh, transform.
Flip it X and D. Thank you, sir.
Alright, I think that's accurate. So, hope you guys enjoy that. I'm going to be working on Hellboy.
What I be doing when he's streaming. I have the chat in front of me.
Right. I kind of got the state machine working, Jordan. It's not... Well, actually, I think it's more about, like, trial and error. I'm sure I still have overlapping keyframes. I think I got the enemy down to... It's at 7% now. Because I remember it was at 10 for a while. But I think I can spawn 3, and it's still pretty okay. Let's see if there are any bugs right now. Maybe I'll do margins so that Emmett can have his own margin. You know? Alright. See? Alright, I think we're doing good. But some of the procedural animations are turning off, and this doesn't happen with the single enemy. Unless it does, and I'm just not noticing. Gotta get that bad boy down to 4, for real. I think it'll... Oh, what happened, Emmett?
Did it go away?
It did go away. I guess I'll just turn...
She like going away.
Open for me. Nothing? I realize now, when I was trying to assimilate, Jordan, some of your, or trying to get it to work with the enemy, I realized a lot of my logic triggers are just so messy, and I was like, does the logic input I have in the chip trigger the state? Or does the state, like, once it's triggered, it changes the state in the state? Huh? Oh. Test, test, hello? Can you guys hear me? I'm cutting in and out? Is the audio weird? Let me type in the chat. Oh, it sounds fine to the Viz. Oh. Maybe it is just Emmett. Can you hear me? You wrote on Wolverine. All right. So yeah, okay. In the get up, it immediately just starts the state. And it just gets whatever, whenever the signal of enemy state, or whenever the variable of enemy state is at 11, and that's triggered by by other triggers, whether it's the bounce off of the wall in the horizontal launch, or the landing of the vertical launch. Emmett needs a better router than a toaster? What? Emmett's right here.
Same room.
Maybe the PC is just like, it's mine. See, I feel like this needs to be separated, because I was looking at the way you did it, Visium, and you had, like, the animations were kind of the outputs, and the logic for both, like, combat and movement was more just like inputs of, right, like, trigger this, trigger that. So I'm wondering, I'm struggling to wrap my head around separating my own logic, because look at this. All of this is just input, or oh wait, it's the way you have it set up for conditions, right? You set it up into a conditions chip. Hang on. Oh, was that a super thanks?
No.
Was that an emote? Hang on, let me see how to... Wow. We're gonna pin that. Your router is about just as good as a toaster. Whoa. Alright, okay. So we look in here. I'm trying to think. I guess I should look at like a combat state. Block. Okay, so we have conditions. I'm not going to worry about the exclusive gate stuff. But if the conditions are met, then we trigger the... So yeah, there's no pose. And then in the animations chip, that's where the poses are stored. And it's nice that you have them color-coded and the same icon, so it's consistent. Okay, so conditions have to be met as well. Okay, so I see I have answering and telegraphing variables. And that's math. But that's the... Okay, so those are more the visual and audio outputs. Okay, okay. Let me see. Oh wait, I guess I'm putting all my animations in this thing though. Or I might not be. I might be adopting something more like our...
Damn.
Oh, 480p? Dang. Can you see the crispiness of the face cam? I don't think I like this square shape though. I will definitely have to get a nicer image mask. Would a circle be good? Would a rounded cube be good? What do you guys think? I feel like pirate software now. I'm gonna have nice clips, right? Right? I keep thinking I can grab the face cam in dreams, but I'm just hovering over the assembly mode. Melee softlock, that happens independent. Wait, something's turned off melee softlock though. I wonder if... Now I've lately been trying to find parameters that I can put into this state machine in this action recorder to see when I should turn on and off the melee softlock. When it's 11, melee softlock should be turned off. I want to look like the square up there. Yes, I am. Be there or be square, right? I feel like I chose. Let's see if that is a...
Alex, how does the drawing page look? Obviously this is on stream, it's not that big a deal if it's bad, but I'm just curious.
Okay, no behavior in grab, but I feel like grabbed is already telegraphed. Grabbed is state 13. No. 12. 12 is grabbed. We want to make sure that we're turning stuff off. Disable vertical launcher when he's grabbed. That makes sense. Oh, Carlos! Alright, show me what you're working on. Oh, wow. Is this a test block out or is this an actual level block out? Either way, that tree looks fantastic. I like the prototype disclaimer in the corner. This is a solid first-person cam. I wonder what it looks like in motion, though. Interesting, interesting. Oh, cheaper than a keyframe slider combo. Oh, you're talking about the bunch of test animations? Test map is cool, Carlos. Thank you for sharing. Alright. Noted. Noted. But I already have behavior turned off. Okay, yeah. No behavior. No behavior gets triggered after state 5. State 5 is... stagger, buried, stun, stun grab. Yeah, all of these have no behavior. So can I... what other parameters is this set up to? Okay, we turn that off, sure. And then I see lots of stuff to here. Collision gets turned off. Procedural animation. And that's during grabbed. Oh, being grabbed. Okay, I feel like I can just do switches as well, right? Oh wait, is my chat not loading?
Loading for me when you used to last
Oh, wait. I see it now. I had it on top, like most relevant. Now you know how Hellboy's conditions as defensive sliders. Oh, okay. You have the sliders in the small mode, right? Because they're just labeled keyframed or something. Hang on. Oh, let's see. Clean. Lighting is excellent. The background is excellent. That's solid. Giovanni, welcome in. Shows how you design your enemy AI. The AI is subject to change. I can give you the rough, like, there are some tutorials that I kind of took from to make the systems that I have in place. There are people much neater and I think more understandable. I think I might have to just make a playlist and make that, like, public. Maybe I could do that. I could walk you through how I would make an AI now. But it's kind of, you need to think about how immersive you want the interaction with the player to be. Because it can be efficient, not very complex. If you want it really complex, it can be. But depending on what you want, you might be saving yourself a lot of work if you make it simple. And then it's uglier but cheaper. Okay, I'd skip the keyframe slider for enemies since it costs extra just... Okay, I get what you're saying. Carlos, it looks good. So this would change no collision. Until you get to pathfinding. Yep, I'm okay with my enemies running into walls. That's why I base it all off of just, if you can see the player, they go to the player. If you can't see the player, then they just forget about you. It makes the enemies seem a little dumb, but I'm not going to deal with them trying to turn around corners or find doorways. But there are people who have tried to figure that out. It is kind of meticulous, like, level and map design to see and think about corners and entry and exit ways in and out of rooms and hallways. Like I said, if you want it complex, it can be complex. You kind of just have to think about it. Giovanni, I would look up Acert pathfinding and Tap Giles pathfinding. They both have really good yet different ways to approach it. Your game is stealth and combat based. In some areas you distract them with an object or fighting them hand to hand. Well then, I guess it depends on how realistic do you want your stealth. Music is also really fun. Reminds you of Teen Titans, Cowboy Bebop. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, it does remind me of Teen Titans. You're right. Can't stick around. I'm going to explore this a little bit. All right. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your exploration is fun and fruitful. All right. No collision. Excuse me. Collidable. And then disable proc anim. All right. That's perfect. Tap pathfinding is better than Acert's. All right, Giovanni, you heard it there. Go to Tap Giles pathfinding. Actually, let me see if I can just put that in the chat. Oh, and then handheld. I forgot to put the Discord in the chat. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Copy link. Link copied. Bye. Paste. All right, that is to my Discord. That's where I post like announcements that I'm streaming. And then let me find one for Giovanni. So for the Tap Giles pathfinding. Just be prepared. If you're familiar with Dream's logic, it is pretty straightforward to follow. But if you're not, you might want to look up some other tutorials before you get into like tags and scopes and stuff like that. Pathfinding. So I assume, do you want it like a patrol route Or do you want, like, searching specifically for the player? Oh, wait. There's both in there. Okay, I'm just gonna send you I'm gonna link part 1 in the chat. And then hopefully, if it goes well, you'll go to part 2 and part 3 of it. Alright, that's the Tap Giles. Alright, we'll unpin that. How's it going, Emmett? I gotta say, I'm living well. Alright, if we're in... That's grabbed, right? Good. We want to have no collision, and that's already active. Alright, wish me luck. The Tap Giles, it's kind of... Once you set up the map, that's when you'll set the routes that the AI can go on, and what happens if they see the player while on the route, and how they can return to the route once the player breaks line of sight or resets the, I guess, the suspicion. Eight, not bad. Oof. Okay, so he's being grabbed right now. No collision, no behavior should be active, no interruption. And then I guess we'll change the shape just in case. Ah, okay. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can grab him. Oof, what's happening there? Alright, that might be from trying to redo all this logic. What the... Okay, I don't know what's happening now. Is how large or how much space should it be to travel? Mine an enclosed shopping mall. You can't decide how many rooms there should be. Well, I guess there's a few schools of thought on how to approach something like that. Some people think that if there's a story, the story should come first, and that should dictate the limits of the gameplay. But if you're trying to create something more modular, then I guess you need to think about your gameplay loop first. Like, what do you want the player to be able to do?
Story first.
Well, hang on a minute. Some people make games, like, just for, like, literally just playing them. And if you're making something that you're more concerned about with, like, playing versus, like, how immersive the narrative is, that's fine. But I guess you, Giovanni, should probably come up with, like, a list of what you want the player to be able to do while they're playing your game. And I guess that will determine, like, how big you should make a room. Like Spider-Man, the city has to be huge because he can move really fast. And I would argue even the levels are pretty open, even in stealth, because he has high mobility. If your character doesn't have high mobility, the layers don't, or the levels and rooms don't have to be huge.
Think about the difference between the Mary Jane levels, or the sequences, because she's depowered. She can't move as fast as Peter.
So yeah, her sequences are really tiny by comparison to how vast the area that Spider-Man can navigate.
Like, sorry, for example, an additional example is Assassin's Creed. Like, we just re-downloaded Assassin's Creed Unity, and Paris is nowhere near the size of, say, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because there are no horses, there are no carriages. You're climbing everywhere, so the mobility is a lot smaller. Think about Fortnite before cars.
Do you plan on... Carlos, are you asking me or are you asking Giovanni? Do you plan on having different kind of enemy species, I guess you could call it. Big antagonist. Oh, okay, no, you're asking me. Cronin, since he's a certain type of soldier. Cronin would probably be like, he's not in my main story, so I'm not prioritizing him. I do think he's cool, so he's on my list of like would-be funs. He would probably be a side / unlockable boss that would probably be peppered in through Easter eggs, like maybe you see the knife somewhere or broken masks. I know the Del Toro movie has left a strong impression of the character that is different to how he exists in the comics. I do appreciate the Del Toro take on the character, and it's my introduction to the character because I saw the movie before I read the comics. So I do think it would be cool to do something like that, but I also want to pay respect to the original writing of the character, but still kind of make it my own. So I think having it be not a main, but unlockable side boss would be cool. I don't know if he's going to be alive / in between like life and death the same way, but I think it would be cool to include him. Now, different kinds of species. Big antagonist. I did have that boss fight. I even have the logic turned off over here, and it's just a blank puppet with a little more. Here. Let me turn this guy off. And if I come over here, it's just a blank puppet, but I would replace the puppet with whatever model I wanted it to be. So let me see if I can. I turn this guy on. When I walk up to Hellboy, or when Hellboy walks up to him, it should be like a boss fight. See? The health bar pops up at top. And now, behavior A, when you get the enemy or the boss to 50% health, it'll have like a different set of attacks or be more aggressive or something. Depending on the time period, Carlos Cronin created some Frankenstein creatures. Ooh. See, now that sounds cool. Imagine if you could find like the bodies or evidence of creatures first, and then you fight one of them, and then like if you fight X amount in different levels, then it, like the last one might have a clue and unlock like a special level where you actually fight Cronin, or you think you're gonna fight Cronin, something like that. But again, not directly related to the main story. I do want to have kind of, well, I don't even know the word. I guess flashback levels where you just find old cases and it can basically be like Hellboy, like, oh, I remember this one, and then fades to white years ago. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to get this guy to work. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off because that's gonna have to get replaced anyway, probably based off of this guy's logic. I'm trying to make sure I can grab, you know? Okay, that worked fine. Now if I grab again, I feel like I'm gonna try to do a ground pound. And then, oh, maybe I should just have a cooldown for that? Ah, see? Now, am I going to try to do ground pound? See, I feel like that's a problem with Hellboy's logic, not necessarily the enemies. Yeah, it was more of a broom mission. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Spider Games. Welcome in. I saw some of the stuff in the Discord. I think... Wait. Am I talking about the right stuff? I don't know. Well, great to have you in the chat. Yes, face cam. Yes, got it. Got it. So I was able to get rid of some keyframes there. Grabbed loop. Solid. Now, how much is this chip? Ah, it's 1% still. Now, I feel like once I assimilate the animations into one action recorder, it might be even smoother. Turn off stagger signal. So what if I just turn off stagger? Oh yes, Spider Games. That is my brother drawing on an iPad in the lower right corner. Working on a tricky thing with guts. When two of his stances, the sword drags on the ground, and it roughly stays where it was. When you stop moving. So it stays where it was relative to the guts, Jordan, and like your 8-directional movement. Okay, I guess if you get it working in one stance, you would just apply it to the other stance and probably just switch around poses. So what's the tricky part right now? Because my immediate thought is to just use some... Well, wait, does it have to do with the animation or the logic? Or both? No collision. 2%. I wonder if I can assimilate all these guys. Stunned. Yeah, like if you walk backwards, the sword kind of points forward, and then when you stop, it's still pointing outward. Maybe pulse at off. That's my initial thing, because I think freezing signals can get kind of messy. How many directions can the sword get stuck pointing in, Jordan? I think that's what I would probably work backwards. Sinking between the leaning while walking in the held poses. You think you have an idea? Hang on. Shims hope he's there. Me, I hope so, Jordan. This is my hack to get you guys to stay watching. You're like, oh wow, here, look it. Are you guys interested? I'm reading chat right now, so the iPad becomes the focus. The tricky part is... Okay. Does the camera see the edge of the sword? Or is it like... While you're running, would it drag while you're running, or is it only while you're walking? Yeah, I'm jealous of him. It does great work. I used to draw. But, I mean, I guess I still can, but Emmett has remained in practice for years. And his skill has only increased. Alright, we'll shrink that a little bit. Okay, it drags while walking and running. It stands 3 and 4. Gotta run. Alright, Jordan, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you think of a way to figure that out. If not, I'm more than happy to offer my thoughts. But bye-bye. Stun grab. You see, I wonder if these could all... If I grab these and delete them... Oh, is that nothing? But I feel like if I delete the chip... Yeah, see? See, that's one. I mean, you're getting compliments. So, I feel like if I put this guy on, right, we'll always... This is what determines the power. We finally figured out how to install Python. Congrats. We love that. Okay, yeah, stun execution 1. And we'll have a node here. And then this is... Oh, hang on, sorry, that's bothering me. Timeline finished. And then we'll just extend this the duration. So I can get rid of that, get rid of that. Honestly, all of these. And then these will all reset it. Let me make sure all at 100% speed. Now I could just do one action recorder. Okay, that guy's already off. I wouldn't know even where to start with Python. So kudos to y'all. Now I believe this was kind of a straightforward process. You like jazz? Yeah. All right, don't worry. I'll work on getting more music. Unless we like this music on loop. Maybe I just need a longer track. Or I was thinking about separating this track into different layers and maybe having those on standby so that, like, if it was more chill, I could drop the drums or something, or drop some of the more intense layers of the track. Right, so I want to keep changes, and then let me highlight all this stuff. That movie is so strange, but it's earned its place in pop culture. The B movie. You like jazz? Keep the jazz. I think the jazz is kind of working for the quirkiness of Hellboy and his world. Alright, so now we want to make sure that there are not too many layers active. So to do that, we'll make sure we find the one that says action recorder. Solo that so that all these other poses are active. Oh. My laundry's done. I'm trying to make sure there aren't any other keyframes. For the head and neck. Correct. Okay. Jazz never goes out of style. Oh, nice, Jordan. Alright, now the whole body gets a new pose. So start at the... Actually, I don't want the wires visible anymore. I don't like that flicker that I'm seeing. Oh my goodness. I hope you're okay, Spider Games. Well, I guess I hope everything is okay. Now the thighs actually don't get animated. Neither does the forearms. Actually, we're doing all new. We're doing all new ones. This is when he gets punched. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to redo these later if I get everything into a master animation track. But I'm still not yet comfortable with how to animate that or how to assimilate all those into that logic setup. Oh, hang on. Let me re-solo this one. So long as my college notes, I have to see how many credits I have right now. I can't access it. Man! Okay. The shadows, the claws, by the knuckles. Oh, you're talking about, okay, see, I didn't know what he was talking about until I remembered that you're drawing.
Just wait. You want to flatten it, and then it will
Flatten it?
Yes. So when we're drawing, after the inking phase, what we like to do is make a selection of the silhouette of the entire piece, just while I'm painstakingly going through the pixels to make sure that the selection I'm doing is on the black line. It needs to be clean. No. Keep him on his toes.
Here, I'll make this a little bigger. Could you imagine, Emmett, we're doing concept art at the same time as sculpting the character?
Oh my god. It's probably not productive.
Well, it might be helpful to have the concept art up.
Oh, 100%. I think it would be really entertaining for the stream.
I agree. Do I have all the channels? Oh. Upper arms and chest. Solid. Actually, let me just pin this guy to the screen. It enhances the stream. Good. That's what we want. I do feel like there's a lot going on. Are we going to make a cameo in our game? I think we plan to be the BPRD scientists that Hellboy goes to upgrade. And we're going to be named Benny and Josh as a nod to some other brothers. Actually, like, director brothers that Emmett and I are fans of. I think we thought that would be funny if they're twin scientists in the upper level of the BPRD. It's like, Habibi. Come here and get an upgrade, Habibi. I think that would be funny. I know that I want, if I'm in the game, I want to wear goggles. I like the way goggles look. Even if they're not on, like if they're just on the forehead, I think that'd be cool. Do we have all the channels? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Test. Because it sounded weird in my headphones for a sec. So we do one leg all the way through. Oh. I'm gonna mute for a sec. Alright, Spider Games, thanks for stopping by. Alex, they really do look like, goggles? And I feel like, imagine if the scientist that Hellboy goes to has, guys, so if it's my scientist and they have goggles, he's like, look it, I look like you. We're the same. And maybe, like, since Hellboy doesn't get a lot of humor around his horns, like, that's trying to laugh with him, not at him. I guess that kind of might be poking fun at him. But I feel like Hellboy would get that, like, he doesn't mean it in a mean way. So it'd be all good. Alright, we're solid. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make it clean. Can you turn it down just a little? Thank you. I'm glad we're able to assimilate animations. It kind of sucks that it takes this long, but at least we're able to preserve and move. All right. Oh, I think he just goes invisible past this point. Thank you, Alex. I too think it would be adorable. See, I feel like that's how Hellboy would be like, oh man. That's funny, I never thought of that. And I feel like it'd be even funnier if he was like, here man, like take these goggles. And he sizes them to his horns and be like, now you have protection. You gotta keep those babies clean. Ooh, interesting. Maybe I'll have to add lore. Are you shading, Emmett? I was just wondering. So I'm gonna try to move this to make sure it matches. So let me hop over here. Okay, we're at 78 frames. And that's 78 out of 78. When I go back to my main, that's 76. So we're gonna move this by 2 frames. One, 2. All right, good. Now we're 78 out of 78, and that should take up. Good. What's up, Retro Wave? And now we're gonna copy all these and end with an empty keyframe. Clean. Been a little bit, Retro Wave. Glad to see you. I got a face cam. All right. Alright, let's see how long it'll take me to start the next one. Let me exit. Oh, is this not powering anymore? Oh, I see. That's what was causing it. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna have this guy active. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that guy looks cool, Alex. Thank you. The Wolverine drawing, my brother is drawing. He's in the same room, and he wanted his drawing to be shown on stream. So I decided to do that while I do some animation assimilation because it's not super visually involved. So in case you guys wanted to see that, while I just kind of painstakingly transfer this animation over to a new action recorder. That is a very cool frame, Alex. Thank you. Hang on, let's make sure we're in the right action recorder. Good job, Emmett. Some might say that Ted Howard is the Wolverine of the Hellboy universe. Emmett, we got you a new cosplay. We gotta get you some goggles, though. But I want goggles. Maybe it's time for me to bulk up.
Then time.
I kind of found my groove again with this process, y'all. It always takes me a second. Oh. Excellent. Either of us? Aw, thanks, Alex. Look at this pose. Oh, right hand. Excellent. Next time, draw Judge Dredd. It would be cool. Obviously, with your own style. Have you ever drawn Judge Dredd? No, Emmett is not drawn. Would you be interested? Is he squaring up? It kind of looks like the Frog Monster squaring up. It definitely looks like Wolverine is squaring up. I feel like Wolverine always looks like he's squaring up now.
You don't introduce Wolverine.
He's going on a lunch break. Gotta double check. Alright, all my layers are good. One back. Wolverine's eyes square up. That's what Alex said.
He's not wrong.
Hang on, I gotta make sure I know where this button is. And then I have to move this back.
Yes.
Yes. The cartoon, right? Because isn't there one where he fights... Or no, it's Hulk fights Thor as well. It's Hulk versus, right? If I'm not mistaken. Alright. Got our layers. How hard is it to get an animation? You mean get it right on the first try? Is that what you're referring to? Because if so, then I'd say I'd never get it on the first try. There's always many passes. The more people I show it to, the more feedback I get, and that's how it becomes better. And I think right now they're in a state that everyone is generally comfortable with. But I know if I showed them to someone like who had an even more keen eye, then like there'd be room for improvement. But I'm kind of like, once I satisfy like the people that I'm showing it to, I'm kind of like, okay, I think I'm ready to just like call it done for now. Oh, the first time I did animation? Well, in Dream, yeah, it did take me a while. I think the first animations I did were the old attack animations, and I recorded reference, and I just looked at where my feet and hands and hips like were kind of distributing weight. I would say maybe 2 days for like a good like 3 hits that I thought looked good, but not like 8 hours a day. More like I would say like 4 to 6 hours for like 3 solid attacks. I wonder if there's a cheaper way to do this. Boop. Oh yeah, man. I should pull up my old video, because there's even like I recorded myself in my backyard with a Hulk hand, like a foam Hulk hand, as the right hand of Doom, and I tried to get the camera far away enough to see the space that I wanted to cover, like how much distance Hellboy would travel in the combo. And I used that as reference, and I made sure that the angle while I was animating was similar, so that I wouldn't get confused with perspective. But that was kind of a little bit of a downfall for me, because the angle that I recorded it at was a profile, and it matched at that angle, but in gameplay it was a little wonky. I should have been thinking about the camera that the player was going to see, not a most opportune reference. Obviously both would have been nice, but you want to think about how your animation is going to be viewed, because that's really the angle you need to work on it from, as long as you know it's not going to change. For my devlog, yes, I need to do another devlog. I initially thought the next devlog was going to be about additional characters. It still might be, but I think we're going to talk about the more nuanced combat changes and my ideas for the story moving forward. Left calf. And then chest. Got one arm. Done. Another arm. Done. Done. Left calf of hope. I've made the joke so many times about a Daredevil game. I hope it's not insensitive.
I was just talking.
The joke?
No.
My Daredevil game would just be a black screen.
That's exactly what I said. He was like, "You're telling me that the grapple wouldn't go crazy?"
The grapple?
He's like, you know, the
fight?
billy clubs.
Oh, yes. But you're gonna have to guess where everything is. That's immersive. Imagine you don't see anything unless you make sound. Alright, we're solid. And I'm pretty sure the enemy kind of gets killed after this. I can't believe I just have your drawing going.
It's going crazy, isn't it?
Emmett and I never played Marvel Nemesis. I think the last Marvel game that we played was probably Lego Marvel, right?
What is that?
Alex was just saying that he loved playing Daredevil and Marvel Nemesis. What was the camera like in that, Alex, if you don't mind my asking? VR Daredevil? Ooh, see, I feel like then the mechanic would be really cool. If you got visuals on sound cues in VR, that would be cool. And I want to make sure it's on the same. It looks like, I don't think we're as far as we should be. Well, actually, we might be. I'm actually, okay, yeah. I think I'm cool with that. And then we want another set of empties. Alright. Let's see what this looks like. We'll keep this soloed, but we want some channels now. So we'll turn those off, and if I unsolo the bottom of this, right heel. Yes, all the game would be is black. Everything that makes a sound produces a visible wave that propagates. See, wouldn't that be cool? Marvel Nest is like a profile shot. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. I feel like I've mucked it up at some point. Actually, I don't think this heel should have a keyframe. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, let me see what happens if I solo this guy. Oh my goodness. Broken. But I guess I need to have no procedural animations enabled. Alright, let's close this. Oh, maybe it's the keep changes needs to be off. Ah, that's what we want. Alright, turn that off. You okay? That game was so edgy and you ate it up, Spider-Man said, ah. Thought it was the funniest thing in the world. That's hilarious. Wait, let's charge it. Have you modified... Have I modeled any other enemies? Maybe sketched? Actually, no, I have not. I've been putting... Oh, do you guys want to see the concept art that we've worked on for Rasputin? We kind of want him to be more aggressive, if that makes sense. I'm down if you want to show him. Look at that. Zoom. You could zoom in a little. I helped a little bit. But this is what's under those like monk robes. So he still is gonna look initially like a more familiar if you've seen him in the comics. But we like when Hellboy kind of starts to oppose him. Yeah, Grigory Rasputin. Sorry. When Hellboy like encounters him initially, he'll be in those robes, but he'll be like, "I'm not about to let you try to stop me again." And he's gonna take the robes off, and he's like, "Let's fight, man." But he'll be using like some magic and combat, so I feel like this is the energy. We looked at Baldur from God of War as a strong inspiration. Yeah, there's a little bit of King Boomy. Like, there's this unhinged nature about our take on Rasputin.
The reveal.
Oh yeah.
This unbeknownst old monk. Shredded.
Yes. Looks like Baldur from God. Yes, it does look like Baldur from God of War. Can't go wrong with a man with pale skin, a beard, and tattoos. Am I right? I think I'm gonna stop it here for today. I'm just a little tuckered out with the logic. I will probably continue this process on another stream. Ooh, excuse me. But if you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like. If you have any feedback on this video or any of my other videos, go ahead and comment. I do try to read them. And if you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. If you know anyone that would enjoy, feel free to share. Don't worry, Alex. Thank you all for joining. Lovecraftian vibe. That is what we're talking about. Handheld, if you're still here, I hope you're okay. Carlos, if you're still here, I hope your progress on your game is going well. Thank you all for joining. And if you're watching this after, thank you for watching. Thank you, Evan. All right, guys.